Today on December 10th, Archangel Michael says, "I saw what's coming for you, and it brought me to tears. I can finally reveal it. 16 seconds remain. My beloved child, something sacred is unfolding for you right now. You are not here by accident. Heaven has orchestrated this moment with gentle precision, and Archangel Michael himself has watched over your path with tears of compassion and hope. Stay with me, for what I am about to share has been hidden until this very hour, and your spirit is ready to receive what was once withheld. In the waiting, you have felt the ache of delay, the sting of silence, the weight of questions that seem to echo without answer. But as you listen, feel the shift, anxiety dissolving into calm, uncertainty giving way to a quiet knowing that you are seen, you are chosen, you are right on divine time. There is a reason you have been drawn here today, on this very date, in this very moment. Heaven's timing is never late, never early, always precise. The ache of waiting is not a sign of rejection, but a redirection, a gentle hand guiding you away from what would have harmed you, toward what will heal and honor you. You may have wondered if your prayers were lost in the silence, if your tears were unseen, but I assure you, every sigh, every longing, every whispered hope has been gathered by angels and carried to the throne of Jesus. Even now, as you listen, you may sense a subtle warmth in your chest or a gentle chill along your arms. These are confirmations, signs that the veil is thin and heaven is near. Hold here with me, because what is coming next is not just information, but transformation. Archangel Michael has seen your future, and what he witnessed moved him to tears, not of sorrow, but of overwhelming joy for what is about to be revealed. You have been prepared in the quiet, shaped in the shadows, and now the light is breaking through. The frequency of heaven is aligning with your heart, tuning you to a new resonance of hope and possibility. You are not behind, you are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for the portal of breakthrough to open. Let your breath slow. Let your shoulders drop. Let the noise of the world fade as you enter this sacred space. There is a message that could not be spoken until now, a truth that will shift your perspective and open your eyes to the signs you have been longing for. Stay with me, because in the next moments, you will receive what your soul has been waiting for: confirmation, clarity, and the assurance that you are protected, provided for, and deeply loved. As you listen, notice if a song comes to mind, or if you see a repeating number flash before your eyes. These are not coincidences, they are gentle nudges from your angels, reminders that you are not alone on this journey. The waiting is ending. The breakthrough is near. The story is about to turn, and you are right on the edge of a new beginning. In the next section, you will discover why this message is for you, why now is the appointed time, and how every delay has been a doorway to your destiny. You have carried questions in your heart that no one else can see. You have walked through seasons where the silence felt endless, where every prayer seemed to echo back unanswered, and every door you knocked on remained closed. My beloved child, this message is for you, the one who has waited, the one who has wondered if heaven has forgotten your name. You are the one who has watched others move forward while you stood still, who has felt the sting of being overlooked, the ache of being misunderstood, the quiet hope that maybe, just maybe, there is more for you than what you have seen so far. You are not alone in your longing. There are moments when you have searched for signs, a feather on your path, a number that repeats, a song that plays at just the right time, hoping for confirmation that you are not invisible, that your journey matters. You have asked, why the delay? Why the detour? Why does it feel like everyone else is moving ahead while I am left behind? These questions are not a sign of weakness, but of a heart that is still open, still reaching, still believing that God's promises are true for you, too. Today, I want you to know that your waiting has not been wasted. The delays you have faced are not rejections, but redirections, divine protection steering you away from what would have broken you, and guiding you toward what will bless you. Every closed door was a shield, every unanswered prayer a hidden mercy. Archangel Michael has watched over your path, and what he has seen in your future moved him to tears, not because of sorrow, but because of the beauty and breakthrough that is about to unfold. Heaven's timing is never random, it is always intentional, always loving, always right on time. This is why you are hearing this message now, on this very day. There is a sacred alignment happening in your life, a convergence of heaven's frequency with your deepest desires. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on divine time, positioned for a breakthrough that could not have come a moment sooner or a moment later. The pain of delay is giving way to the promise of destiny. The feeling of being unseen is about to be replaced by the joy of being recognized, honored, and lifted up. You may have felt like you were standing in the shadows, but the truth is, you have been hidden for protection, not for punishment. The world may not have seen your tears, but Jesus has. The angels have gathered every hope, every sigh, every silent prayer, and carried them to the throne of heaven. Even now, as you listen, you may sense a gentle warmth in your hands or a tingling along your skin. These are confirmations that you are surrounded, that you are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. This is your appointed moment. The reason you are hearing this now is because the portal of breakthrough is opening for you. Archangel Michael has seen your future, and he could not keep silent any longer. The message that was withheld is now being released, because you are ready to receive it. The signs you have been seeking are about to become clear. The comfort you have longed for is drawing near. The protection you have prayed for is already surrounding you. Hold this truth close: you are not behind, you are not overlooked, and you are not alone. You are chosen, cherished, and covered by heaven's love. The delays have been divine, the redirections have been for your good, and the timing is perfect. Stay with me, because in the next section, we will invite the presence of Jesus and Archangel Michael to cover you with peace, clarity, and a sense of holy protection as you step into this new season. Take a slow, gentle breath in, my beloved child. Let your shoulders soften and your heart settle as you exhale. In this sacred pause, you are not alone. Heaven is closer than your next breath, and the presence of Jesus and Archangel Michael surrounds you now, bringing a peace that passes all understanding. As you breathe in, imagine a gentle light filling your chest, warm and golden, wrapping you in comfort and safety. With every exhale, release the tension, the worry, the weight you have carried. This is your moment to rest in the arms of divine protection. Let's pray together. Jesus, we invite your presence into this space. We thank you for every promise, every moment of unseen care, every time you have shielded us from what we could not see. We ask now for your peace to settle over this beloved listener, for your love to fill every empty place, and for your wisdom to bring clarity where there has been confusion. Archangel Michael, we welcome your mighty protection. Stand guard over every heart, every mind, every home represented here. Let your sword of light cut through every shadow, every fear, every whisper of doubt. Surround this precious soul with your wings, and let them feel the safety of heaven's embrace. As you listen, notice if you sense a gentle warmth spreading through your hands, or a soft tingling along your arms. Perhaps a cool breeze brushes your cheek, or a sudden calm settles over your spirit. These are not just feelings, they are confirmations that you are being covered, that angels are near, that the frequency of heaven is aligning with your heart. You are not imagining it. You are being held, protected, and prepared for what is coming next. With every breath, let yourself sink deeper into this moment. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to prove. Simply receive. Let the love of Jesus wash over you, gentle as rain, steady as the sunrise. Let Archangel Michael's presence remind you that you are never unguarded, never unprotected, never alone. The energy around you is shifting, the atmosphere is changing, and you are safe to open your heart to what heaven wants to reveal. If a song comes to mind, or you notice a number repeating, let it be a sign that you are in the flow of divine alignment. These are gentle nudges, reminders that you are seen and guided. Stay in this space for a moment longer, breathing in peace, breathing out every burden. You are covered. You are cherished. You are right on time. As we move forward, keep this sense of safety with you. In the next section, we will explore how every silence and every hidden struggle has been shaping you for the breakthrough that is drawing near. You may have wondered, in the quietest hours, if the silence meant you were forgotten. My beloved child, what feels like absence is often the deepest form of presence. The waiting, the stillness, the unanswered prayers, these are not signs of abandonment, but invitations to preparation. Heaven has not turned away from you. Instead, you have been held in a sacred pause, a gentle cocoon where your spirit could be strengthened for what is coming next. The pain of waiting is real, but so is the purpose that is being woven in the unseen. Think of the seed hidden beneath the soil. It is not ignored, it is being nurtured, protected from harsh winds and scorching sun until the moment is right for it to break through. In the same way, your journey has been shielded in silence, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Every delay has been a season of shaping, every quiet moment a time of deepening your roots. The world may not have seen your growth, but heaven has watched over every step, every tear, every hope you dared to hold on to in the dark. There is a holy contrast at work. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. What seemed like a closed door was a hidden passageway, guiding you away from what would have drained you and toward what will fulfill you. The ache of not knowing, the frustration of waiting, has been the very ground where your faith has grown strong and your heart has learned to listen for the gentle whispers of God. You have not been overlooked, you have been set apart for something only you can carry. As you reflect, notice if a gentle chill moves across your skin or a sudden warmth settles in your chest. These are subtle confirmations that you are not alone in this process. Angels have been assigned to you, watching over your preparation, ensuring that nothing is wasted and nothing is lost. Even now, you are being readied for a breakthrough that will make sense of every silent season. Stay with me. because soon I will share a story, a sign of hidden protection that was working for you even when you could not see it. This story will reveal how heaven has been orchestrating details behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and people in ways you never imagined. Let your heart lean in with anticipation, knowing that the silence was never empty, but always full of purpose. Hold on to this truth: you are not being delayed, you are being developed. The silence is not a void, but a vessel for your transformation. In the next section, we will gently expose what tried to block your path and reveal how divine protection has always been at work, turning every obstacle into an opportunity for your good. There are moments in your journey, my beloved child, when things simply did not add up. You sent messages that were never answered, opportunities slipped through your fingers, and doors that seemed wide open suddenly closed without warning. Perhaps you felt a strange heaviness on certain days, or noticed a pattern of delays that made no sense. You may have wondered if you missed your moment, or if something was working against you in the shadows. Let me assure you, what tried to block you was never greater than the one who protects you. There are forces in this world, seen and unseen, that sometimes seek to hinder your progress. Sometimes it's a whisper of doubt, a paper that goes missing, a conversation that leaves you feeling unsettled. Other times, it's a sudden change of plans, a job that falls through, or a relationship that drifts away just as you thought it was coming closer. These moments can feel like rejection, but in truth, they are often redirections, guided by a hand that sees what you cannot. Heaven's protection is not always loud. Sometimes it is the quiet rerouting of your steps, the gentle closing of a door that would have led you into harm's way. Archangel Michael has stood watch over you, sword drawn, shielding you from what was never meant for you. Jesus has whispered peace into your spirit, even when confusion tried to cloud your mind. The delays, the missed connections, the subtle doubts, these were not punishments, nor were they signs that you are unworthy or forgotten. Instead, they were evidence of a loving God and vigilant angels working tirelessly to keep you aligned with your highest good. What felt like interference was, in fact, intervention. You may have sensed it, a sudden chill in the air when you were about to make a decision, or a warmth in your heart that stopped you from moving forward too quickly. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you are being guided, protected, and redirected for a reason. Every time you felt blocked, it was heaven's way of saying, not this way, not yet, not for you. The frequency of your life is being tuned to a higher purpose, and every interference is being transformed into a stepping stone. Now, hear this promise: a reversal is coming. What was meant for harm is being turned for your good. The very things that tried to hold you back are about to become the evidence of your breakthrough. The missed opportunities will be replaced by divine appointments. The delays will give way to acceleration. The doubts will be silenced by confirmation after confirmation. You are not at the mercy of chaos, you are under the covering of sovereign love. Hold on to hope, for the story is not over. The protection that has surrounded you is about to become visible. The interference that once frustrated you will soon make sense, as you see how every detour was a doorway to something better. You are safe, you are guarded, and you are right on time for what heaven has prepared. Stay with me, because in the next section, you will discover the signs and confirmations that will appear within the next 72 hours, gentle signals from your angels and from heaven itself, letting you know that your breakthrough is not just possible, but imminent. Within the next 72 hours, my beloved child, heaven will send you gentle confirmations that you are not alone and that your breakthrough is drawing near. These signs are not something you must chase or force. They are gifts, arriving in perfect alignment with your journey. You do not need to strive or search anxiously. Instead, open your heart and simply notice what unfolds around you, trusting that the angels are eager to reassure you in ways that speak directly to your spirit. One sign you may encounter is the appearance of repeating numbers, perhaps 111, 222, or 444, on clocks, receipts, or even license plates. When you see these numbers, pause and remember, you are in sync with heaven's timing, and the frequency of your life is being tuned to divine alignment. Another sign may come through music. A song might play unexpectedly, carrying words that echo your prayers or bring a sudden sense of peace. If a melody lingers in your mind or lyrics seem to answer your questions, let this be a confirmation that your angels are near, using the language of sound to comfort and guide you. You may also hear a specific name, perhaps in conversation, on the radio, or in a dream, that stirs something deep within you. This name could be a reminder of someone you need to reconnect with, or a gentle nudge toward a new opportunity. Trust that these moments are not random, they are orchestrated by heaven to guide your next steps. Sometimes, the sign is a sudden calm that settles over you, even in the midst of uncertainty. If you feel a wave of peace wash over your heart, or a warmth in your chest that seems to come from nowhere, know that this is the presence of Jesus and your angels, wrapping you in reassurance. There may be other subtle confirmations, a feather on your path, a butterfly crossing your way, or a message that arrives just when you need it most. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that you are seen, loved, and protected. The contrast is clear. You do not have to strive or beg for signs. Instead, you are invited to align, to rest, and to notice. The more you trust, the more you will see. The more you surrender, the more heaven will reveal. Let your heart be open and your senses attuned. If you feel a gentle tingling in your hands or a cool breeze across your face, let it remind you that the veil is thin and the angels are close. These signs are heaven's way of saying, you are right on time. You are not forgotten. Your breakthrough is near. Stay with me, because in the next section, you will learn how to activate your alignment and receive these blessings fully, not by chasing, but by opening your heart to the flow of divine provision and peace. Pause with me now, my beloved child, and let your spirit settle into this sacred moment. You have spent so much time striving, searching, and reaching for answers, but today, you are invited to receive. The breakthrough you seek is not found in frantic effort, but in gentle alignment with heaven's flow. Let's shift together from chasing to receiving, from striving to surrendering, from anxiety to peace. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of the need to control every outcome. Place your hand over your heart if you feel led, and speak these words aloud or in your spirit. I am protected. I am provided for. I am at peace. Let these declarations settle into your being, like seeds planted in fertile soil. Each word is a key, unlocking the door to a new frequency, a frequency where you are no longer running after blessings, but allowing them to find you. If you have a journal nearby, write these declarations down. Let your pen become a channel for gratitude and trust. Write, I am aligned with heaven's timing. I receive every good thing prepared for me. I trust that what is meant for me will not pass me by. As you write, notice if a gentle warmth fills your chest or a sense of calm washes over you. These are confirmations that you are moving into alignment, that the angels are drawing near, and that Jesus is whispering peace into your soul. Now, take a moment to express gratitude for what is already present in your life. Thank God for the protection you have known, for the provision that has sustained you, for the peace that is growing even now. Gratitude is a powerful activator. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is manifesting, from lack to overflow. The more you give thanks, the more you open yourself to receive. Remember, you do not have to chase after signs or force your way forward. The energy of heaven responds to surrender, not striving. When you rest and trust, you create space for miracles to unfold. When you align your heart with God's promises, you become a magnet for blessings, favor, and divine appointments. The breakthrough you desire is already on its way, moving toward you with every breath you take in faith. Let this be your new rhythm: pause, declare, align, receive. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for heaven's best to reach you. Stay in this posture of openness, and watch as doors open, answers arrive, and peace becomes your constant companion. As we move into the next section, prepare to witness how every moment of being overlooked is about to be reversed, and how justice and honor are coming to your story in ways you never expected. There is a holy turning point approaching, my beloved child, and you are standing at the threshold. For so long, you have felt the ache of being overlooked, your efforts unseen, your heart misunderstood, your prayers seemingly unanswered. But heaven has not missed a single detail of your journey. The time of hiddenness is coming to an end, and the season of honor is drawing near. What once felt like a closed door will soon become an open portal, and what was denied will be returned to you in ways that exceed your imagination. Imagine yourself walking down a hallway lined with doors that once refused to open. You reach out, and this time, the handle turns easily beneath your hand. The door swings wide, and light pours in, illuminating a path that was always meant for you. The people who once passed you by now turn to welcome you. The opportunities that seemed out of reach are now within your grasp. This is the reversal that heaven has prepared, a shift from being overlooked to being celebrated, from being last in line to being called to the front. You may have wondered if your story would ever change, if your faithfulness in the shadows would ever be rewarded. Let me assure you, the God who sees in secret is about to reward you openly. Archangel Michael has witnessed your perseverance, your quiet acts of kindness, your steadfast hope. He has seen the moments when you chose love over bitterness, trust over fear, surrender over striving. These choices have not gone unnoticed. They have been recorded in heaven, and now the scales of justice are tipping in your favor. Let me share a glimpse, a partial reveal of the hidden protection that has been at work. There was a moment, not long ago, when you felt a sudden urge to pause, to wait, to hold back from a decision that seemed urgent. Perhaps you felt a chill on your skin or a gentle nudge in your spirit. That was not hesitation, it was divine intervention. What you could not see was that a closed door in that moment saved you from disappointment or loss. Heaven rerouted you, not to punish you, but to preserve you for something greater. This is the kind of justice that is unfolding now. Every no is being transformed into a better yes, every delay into a divine appointment. See yourself stepping into rooms where your gifts are recognized, your voice is valued, and your presence is honored. Feel the warmth of acceptance, the joy of belonging, the peace of knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. The days of striving are giving way to days of ease. The energy around you is shifting, and the frequency of your life is rising to meet the blessings that are on their way. You are moving from overlooked to honored, from waiting to receiving, from hoping to seeing. The restoration ahead is not just for what was lost, but for what was never given a chance to bloom. Justice is not only about righting wrongs, it is about restoring you to the fullness of your destiny. Heaven is orchestrating a reversal so complete that you will look back and see how every closed door was a setup for something far better. Hold on to this vision, for the story is not finished yet. In the final blessing, I will reveal the fullness of what has been prepared for you and how every hidden detail is coming together for your good. For now, rest in the assurance that you are moving into a season of honor, and nothing can stop what heaven has ordained. As we continue, you will learn how to discern and protect this new season, ensuring that every step forward is guided by wisdom, peace, and the gentle leading of your angels. As you step into this new season of honor and open doors, my beloved child, it is more important than ever to walk with discernment. Not every voice you hear or sign you notice is meant for you. Heaven's guidance is gentle, never rushed, and always aligned with peace. When confusion tries to cloud your mind, remember, true direction from Jesus and your angels will never lead you into panic or fear. Instead, it will settle over you like a calm morning, bringing clarity where there was once uncertainty. Begin by testing every message and sign against the values you hold dear. Does it align with love, kindness, and truth? Does it bring a sense of calm, or does it stir anxiety? If a decision feels urgent or pressured, pause. Divine guidance is never frantic. It invites you to breathe, to reflect, and to move forward only when your spirit feels settled. If you sense a gentle warmth in your heart or a quiet assurance in your mind, these are often confirmations that you are on the right path. Set boundaries around your heart and your time. Not every opportunity is meant for you, and not every request requires your immediate yes. Give yourself permission to wait, to pray, and to seek confirmation. Sometimes, a sign will repeat, a number, a word, a song, gently nudging you to pay attention. Other times, the absence of peace is your answer. Trust that a closed door is as much a blessing as an open one. If you ever feel unsure, bring your questions to Jesus in prayer. Ask for wisdom, for clarity, for the courage to say no when needed. Archangel Michael and your angels are always ready to guide you, but they honor your free will and your boundaries. You are not meant to walk this path alone, nor are you expected to have all the answers at once. Wisdom grows in the soil of patience and trust. Remember, confusion is not your portion, clarity is. Fear is not your guide, wisdom is. The more you practice listening for the gentle, peaceful voice of heaven, the more confident you will become in your ability to discern what is truly meant for you. Trust the process, trust your heart, and trust that you are being led by love. As you continue, you will discover simple, daily steps to integrate this guidance, making it a natural part of your journey and allowing you to walk forward with confidence and grace. Now that you are attuned to heaven's guidance, my beloved child, let's make this alignment a living part of your daily life. The journey ahead does not require you to be perfect or to have all the answers. Instead, it invites you to take simple, gentle steps, each one a small act of faith, each one a way to stay connected to the flow of divine provision and peace. Overwhelm is not your portion, simplicity is your new rhythm. You are not alone in this. You are an empowered co-creator, walking with Jesus, Archangel Michael, and your angels by your side. Begin each day with a moment of breath and prayer. Before you reach for your phone or step into the noise of the world, pause. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, feeling the air fill your lungs and the peace of God settle over your heart. Whisper a simple prayer, Jesus, guide my steps today. Archangel Michael, protect my path. Let me notice the signs you send. This daily ritual opens your spirit to receive and sets the tone for everything that follows. Keep a small notebook or journal nearby to record the signs and confirmations you notice. Did you see a repeating number, hear a song that spoke to your heart, or feel a sudden warmth or calm? Write it down. These gentle reminders are not just coincidences. They are evidence that you are in alignment, that heaven is speaking, and that you are being guided. Over time, you will see patterns emerge, and your trust in the process will deepen. When challenges arise or decisions need to be made, respond with calm. Remember the contrast: overwhelm gives way to simplicity, and anxiety yields to peace. If you feel rushed or pressured, pause. Take another breath. Ask for clarity. Trust that you do not have to force outcomes, you are allowed to wait for confirmation. The right path will always bring a sense of ease, even if it requires courage. Look for opportunities to serve or share encouragement with others. Sometimes, the next right action is as simple as offering a kind word, praying for someone in need, or sharing a message of hope. When you give from a place of overflow, you become a channel for heaven's love to reach others. Your journey is not just about receiving, it is about becoming a light for those still searching for their own signs. Finally, practice gentle self-compassion. There will be days when you miss a sign or feel uncertain. That is part of being human. Extend grace to yourself, just as heaven extends grace to you. Consistency, not perfection, is what matters. Each small step, each act of trust, builds a foundation for miracles to unfold. As you continue, you will be invited to envision the testimony and overflow that is coming, seeing yourself not just as a receiver, but as a living witness to the goodness and faithfulness of God. Close your eyes for a moment, my beloved child, and let your heart travel forward in time. Imagine yourself just a little while from now, standing in the light of answered prayers and open doors. The season of scarcity is behind you. The ache of waiting has given way to the joy of receiving. You are no longer looking for signs of hope, you are living in the overflow of God's faithfulness. Feel the warmth on your skin, the gentle hum of peace in your chest, the sense of belonging that fills every empty space. This is the future Archangel Michael saw when he wept with joy for you. See yourself waking up each morning with a sense of expectancy, knowing that heaven is working on your behalf. The heaviness that once pressed on your shoulders has lifted, replaced by a lightness that makes you want to sing. You notice the small things, a sunrise that seems painted just for you, a message from a friend at the perfect moment, a song that plays and reminds you that you are never alone. These are not just coincidences, they are the daily evidence of a life aligned with divine provision. Picture the relationships around you growing deeper and richer. Where there was once isolation, now there is community. You find yourself surrounded by people who see you, honor you, and celebrate your journey. You are able to give freely, to encourage others, to share your story without fear or shame. Your testimony becomes a beacon for those still walking through their own seasons of waiting. You are no longer just hoping for breakthrough, you are living in it, and your life overflows with gratitude. Feel the abundance in every area, provision that meets your needs and then some, opportunities that come without striving, peace that settles over your home like a gentle blanket. You are able to rest, to create, to dream again. The doors that once closed in your face now open effortlessly, and you walk through them with confidence, knowing you are right on time. The frequency of your life has shifted, and you are in harmony with heaven's song. Let yourself believe that this is not just a distant hope, but a promise that is already unfolding. Archangel Michael has seen your future, and what he witnessed moved him to tears, not of sorrow, but of overwhelming joy. He saw you standing in the fullness of your destiny, surrounded by blessings you once only imagined. He saw the restoration of everything lost, the redemption of every delay, the honor that comes after seasons of being overlooked. Hold this vision close. Let it fill you with courage and expectation. When doubts try to creep in, remember the signs and confirmations you have received. Remember the warmth, the chills, the gentle nudges that have guided you here. You are not moving toward overflow, you are stepping into it, right on divine time. As you prepare to close this sacred time, know that your story is still being written. The testimony you will share will inspire others, drawing them into the same hope and healing you have found. In the final blessing, you will receive a seal of protection and a gentle invitation to carry this overflow forward, sharing it with the world and walking in the fullness of all that heaven has prepared for you. My beloved child, as we come to the close of this sacred time together, let your heart rest in the assurance that you are deeply seen, divinely protected, and perfectly positioned for all that heaven has prepared. Every open loop, every lingering question, every longing for confirmation is being met right now with the gentle presence of Jesus and the mighty covering of Archangel Michael. The story that began in silence and waiting is now unfolding into a testimony of honor, overflow, and peace. You are not leaving this moment empty-handed, you are leaving with a blessing that will follow you into every step ahead. May the peace of Christ settle over you like a soft blanket, quieting every anxious thought and filling you with a sense of holy expectancy. May Archangel Michael stand guard at your side, his sword of light cutting through every shadow, his wings sheltering you from harm. Let every sign you have received, every warmth, every chill, every repeating number or song, be a reminder that you are never alone, never unguarded, never forgotten. The breakthrough that was promised is already in motion, and the reversal you have longed for is finding its way to you, right on divine time. If you feel a gentle calm or a sudden sense of hope as you listen, let it be your confirmation that heaven is near. The doors that once closed are opening. The places where you felt overlooked are now becoming platforms for your honor. The delays that once frustrated you are being redeemed as divine protection and perfect timing. You are stepping into a new season, and nothing can stop what God has ordained for your life. As you carry this blessing forward, I invite you to anchor your faith with a simple act. Save this message, share it with someone who needs hope, or comment, "Amen, I receive," or "Protected" below as a declaration of your agreement with heaven's promise. Your words are seeds, and as you speak them, you align yourself with the frequency of breakthrough and blessing. If you feel led, return to this message whenever you need reassurance, or explore part 2 and other messages that will continue to guide and uplift you on your journey. Let your heart be at peace, knowing that you are covered, cherished, and guided every step of the way. The angels are watching, Jesus is interceding, and heaven is celebrating your courage to believe. The testimony you are about to live will inspire others, and your story will shine as a beacon of hope for all who are still waiting for their own breakthrough. Go forward in confidence, my beloved child, for you are right on time, right on purpose, and right where you need to be. The best is yet to come.